Um, just going back to the last move, just a few bit more details. So again, Carl's quite stable from here. When we showed the first variation, when he's sitting on his butt from here, if I try to actually turn him, I really can't turn him that much, so I'm looking to whip him that way. But if I can get him on his tailbone, he's very easily turned. I can spin him very easily. So when I go for this move, I'm in the combat base, and I'm driving in, and I bosh. It's all about time. Okay, placement of the shoulder. My shoulder is on the hip that's closest to me, and my chin is in the forehead. So from here, there's my placement there. Okay, we're going to look at the third variation, guys, where sometimes I've mistimed it, or I've entered into it, and let's see, we'll do a different entrance into it. So, let's just say I'm playing safety position. Well, I mean, from here I can still enter into it, guys. We'll add in the lockdown, which we did in the no-gi class way back. Of course, they're going to be with a blank look. If he's playing this type of guard, I can enter. Remember, if he's playing sit-up guard, I want him flat on his back. I never want to be entering into a position whereby Carl's playing sit-up guard and I can have a penetrating knee, because he's going to play his games. And then I'll sweep or whatever. So, number one goal is, if he's playing a game like this, I have got to get him on his back. So from here, this hand's going to hit the shoulder as I grab the foot, push, and from here, this knee's coming into the middle, and I'm into my lockdown position here, whereby I'm controlling his foot, here and here. Remember that? No?
Yeah, I remember that, but I don't know.
And then from here, I can enter straight into my pass, which we're going to look at now. Or just feet flat on the back kind of thing. Same thing. I open, I drive in. So we're in this safety position, which we worked on the first pass tonight. So we want to keep kind of similar themes in what we're doing. Okay, and again, Carl's playing his game or whatever. He could be putting his foot here, he can hooking his foot here or whatever. So from here, from my safety position, okay, my hand, if it's got the grip on the inside of his knee, is going to slide down to his instep. Okay, I'm going to step back, because see the way he's putting pressure on my hip, I can't push it to the mat. So I just step back, create space so I can push this into the spot, and then I drop my knee and I'm into my lockdown position again. Okay? I'm going to straight in my over-under pass again. I'd like to hit it the way we did it in the first variation, but I'm just going to do a different control. This time I'm going to hook my inside leg around the back of his ankle and try and stretch him out a little bit. So from here, from my lockdown, I'm going to enter into the over-under the same way. Okay, only this time I'm going to hook my foot. Just come around this way, bro. I'm going to hook my foot at the back of his ankle here. Okay, and I'm going to drive my hips into the top of his knee, like so. Nearly kind of like a knee bar action. You can see the grimace in Carl's face. You're not really going to tap someone out this way. You're just going to turn their knee this way. Okay? So I get to here. Okay, placement of the hands, guys. I can grip the belt. Okay, and pull in tight like in a rowing motion, but I don't want to be getting too caught up in this, because then it's not applicable in no-gi. So I like to grab here, just in the crease. Okay, where his hip meets is just in here, tight. The other position is this left forearm is going up back, across the back of his right hamstring here. And I'm driving my hips down, okay. Again, my goal is to pass to this side, but I mean, Carl wants to bring, just like we talked about in the first class, he wants to make a connection here. Once he fills that space, okay, it's going to be very hard for me to pass into that space. So what I want to do is, from this position, I'm driving my hips down, I'm going to walk Carl's leg this way and try and straighten it. Okay, once I get it straight, okay, the detail is, guys, I'm putting tension in this leg, okay, putting pressure on this leg. And once I put pressure on this leg, it's going to be very easy, because this is the biggest lever he's got on his body. Okay, it's going to be very easy for me to move Carl this way once I put pressure on it. Again, the game changes completely if I lose this control, okay, but we looked at the other variations. So from here, okay, all I'm going to do is walk this way to create space. Now it's a straight line to pass to this side of the body. So from here I'm going to shin circle, so my right foot, okay, is going to come all the way over, shin circle it underneath here, and again, detail is, I'm moving my body from his hips, okay, Car's probably going to start pushing with his hands, okay, see when he starts pushing with his hands, he's leaving space under here, and I'm going to use my hands, okay, like a shovel, okay, I'm going to plow this way, creating space to get double underhooks. As my head moves from here up to here, okay? Then I'm going to win side control. Cross face. Okay, do that again. Let's just go from the front and back position. So, just like last time, I make the space. I come into safety position here. Doesn't matter whether he's the foot on the hip, whether he's hooked here, whether it's to the outside. What I'm going to do is, from my pants grip, which I had at the start, I'm sliding back. I make space so I can stuff this, and then I fill it by getting both my knees with his foot caught, and I'm squeezing and I'm into my lockdown position, which we covered in the no-gi class. Okay, I've got stability, I've got structure. Okay, and I want to put pressure on his hips. So from here, when I swim in and drop down here, I'm hooking the back of my calf around his right lower calf. This one's cutting, and I'm putting pressure. All my pressure is going into his knee from here. Okay, then I'm going to walk this way. Okay? So I make a straight line here. Now I'm going to shin circle, just what we did in the early classes. When it's a very shallow shin circle, from here, this foot's coming all the way under. It's coming back. I shin circle all the way over, so it comes from the inside to the outside. I circle it underneath, and then from here, Car's probably going to start driving with his hands because he knows I want to pass up his body. Okay, so from here, I drop my hip to the mat, and I look to get double underhooks. See his arms raised up there. Here, side control, and here. Okay, one more thing you got to look out for is the arm triangle. So I'll show you how to deal with that. So we get to this position here. Stretch Carl out, okay? Details of pressure here and here. So I want to keep this head. His escape will be to start pushing my head down this way and stuff. So I want to keep my head right in this crease here. Walk out. Again, I can link this pass to my double unders. Once I shin circle this way, I can come up and start to work my double under pass. Or, from here, I can walk, I can shin circle and start to work my leg guard pass. And we're here. But one thing you've got to look out for is the triangle. So when I get to this position here, and I have my grips, I circle, I shin circle, and because my head's here, let's just say Carl pushes down. He's got the triangle. So the best thing I can do, or defense I can do, is put my head on the mat. So when I get to here and I shin circle, right, and I come and I get inside, once I feel Carl, because I'm danger of the triangle with my arm between his legs, and I start to feel him pushing my head this way, if he pushes my head between his legs, you know, I'm in trouble. So all I want to do is, see my chins here, I'm just going to put my head on the mat. Push Carl. And I've got the back. Okay, so I just want to ride the storm till I get to here. He's driving out. And watch when he's pushing, guys. Look. His elbows come off the mat. So I'm already winning the underhook on the side that's closest to me. Okay? I'm going to drive this way. Once I get this arm out, I start to win double underhooks. And I'm into the position. So one more time from the start. I push. Get to my lockdown, switch, circle, shin circle, control, double underhooks, cross face, side control. So it's the third variation of the over-under pass. Let's drill 5 on, 5 off.